Okay. Thank you for assembling on time. I don't know what we need to do to get all the people on 5:30, 5:45. Maybe we need to shift the prashadam at 5:30. Okay. So please come forward. Screen is visible to everyone, right? Last also. Okay. So as usual, we'll start with the prayers. Can you repeat after me? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahabhadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratushe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarobhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam Angum langayate giram Yatkripadaham mande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Vishwaram Hare Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. The kids can go to kids class. They will be both here. The volunteers will guide you. Okay. Yes. So we are discussing this wonderful manual called the Bhagavad Gita, the life manual of humanity. Today's topic is rituals versus spiritual. Yes. So as usual, we'll do quick recap. Now, because last week I extended time by some 15 minutes, I want to cut short wherever time possible. So I put all the running slides. So there are 4 needs: physical need, psychological need, emotional need, and spiritual need. We have 2 bodies: gross body, subtle body. And we have 4 authorized paramparas: Brahma, Sri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya. Minds stands for magnifies the problem, infinite thoughts, never in present, and distraction, stress, and anxiety. How to control the mind? Make the intelligence strong, clear the previous samskaras, give positive engagement, chastise the mind, and don't do drastic changes. Constant practice is important. And the soul desires, Paramatma sanctions, and then Prakriti will execute for the soul. And three modes are goodness, passion, ignorance. Which mode is best mode? Because every mode binds us to back to the cycle of birth and death. So no mode is good. And how to get out of these three modes? By surrendering and devotional service to Lord Krishna. Okay. Now, how to acquire knowledge? There are three ways. Pratyaksha Praman, which is experimental knowledge. Anuman Praman, guesswork. And Shabda Praman is the authoritative source scriptures. Okay. God can be realized in three ways: Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. God is a person or energy, he is a person, is Bhagavan. What is the qualification of Bhagavan? Six opulences: rich, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. What is the word to describe this world? Dukkalaya Ashashvatam. One Divya Yuga contains Satya, Treta, Dwapara Kali. Total together is 43 lakh 20,000 years. Okay? And one day of Brahma is 1000 Divya Yugas, and lifespan of Brahma is 311 trillion years. Okay. Now last session. Okay. Good karma, bad karma, which is good? Akarma is good. What is akarma? Doing every activity keeping Lord in the center, so that you will not get any reaction from that. If you don't keep the Lord in the center, you will get the reaction. Okay. Whenever Papa is performed, along with the reactions, what is developed? Sinful inclination and tendencies, desires are generated. So because of that, a person gets into the vicious cycle of doing it again and again and again. He will never be able to top out or pull them out unless otherwise devotional service. The devotional service starts with chanting of the holy name of the Lord. This is what we were doing till last week. Okay. Today's session we are going to jump into ritual and spiritual. Obviously, we want to dedicate this presentation to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, because of whom we are going to understand today how scientific, how authentic our rituals are, our procedures are. You will understand, oh, this much is behind that, like that. No, you'll be surprised. And no, nowadays, many kids are asking, why I have to do this ritual like that? Now, if you tell them, because my father did it, my grandfather did it, you have to do it. They will say, get lost. Correct? They will not follow. Correct? Unless you explain them. Unless nowadays kids have the IQs are much better than what we had. Right? So even I'm saying the coding advertisements are also coming for the 3-year-old or 5-year-old kid. I don't know what they're going to learn, but that shows that our IQ levels of the kids, they are progressively increasing. So if you don't tell why we are doing, they lose the faith in our scriptures and the rituals, and like they will say, let's go modern, let's go yo-yo, like that only they will say. Correct? So when we understand the mood, the science behind it, the ritual will become spiritual. This is the basic fundamental. The ritual becomes spiritual when we really know the science and fundamental behind it. And all over the world, I want to elaborate what is rituals we do every day in the temple. All over the world, the ISKCON center, nice deity worship goes on. So opulent. The way worship done, 6 times the arati is shown, 6 times. Okay, and minimum 7 times the boga is offered. And like morning minimum, moment they wake up the Lord, they offer us sweets. Okay, Sandesha, Rasamalai, Rasagulla, like that they'll wake up the Lord, they'll offer. And then then we have the Darshanarati at 7:45. That time also they'll offer some 8 to 9 bogas. And the noon, this one is called Rajbhog. Minimum 14 items is offered to the Lord. And like that, this one. And the cloths also you see, they are not normal stitched. They are fashion designed. And it will cost some 60-70,000 minimum. And the festival days dress will be 1 lakh and above. That much opulent is the worship. All because of Prabhupada. Because you see, in every center, ISKCON center, Krishna is center. Because Krishna is center, for his pleasure, the nice worship is offered. When nice worship is offered, no, things will flourish automatically. How is ISKCON grown this much? Prabhupada, when he started in 1977, hardly no disciples, sorry, 1969, hardly no disciples. Because he kept Krishna in center, he made all the disciples to keep Krishna in center, worship the temple, run the temple according to keeping Krishna in center. It has become so opulent. When we keep Krishna in center, things will manifest automatically. When we keep ourselves in the center, nothing will manifest. Okay? It's all because of Srila Prabhupada's teaching. Now we will jump into rituals versus spiritual. So before going into rituals, some basic concepts we need to clear. Okay. So we'll start with definition of bhakti. Can you repeat after me? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram shubhrutam sarvabhutanam jnatva mam shanti gacchati. Any Mataji can read translation for me? Yes. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. This verse called peace formula is what is being commented by Srila Prabhupada. Why it is called peace formula? Because he is the supreme lord of every planet, lord of all planets and all the demigods, and benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, and he is the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices. Whatever sacrifice you do, he is the ultimate beneficiary. Okay, he is the supreme enjoyer. Bhokta means enjoyer. Okay. Now I will translate this into a flow chart so that we can understand easily. Okay. If everything belongs to God, okay, everything in the world belongs to God, then everything should be used in Lord service, God service. That is called bhakti. Okay. So bhakti is not a optional. Whatever you got is from the Lord only. So you have to use in this service, then only it is called bhakti. Okay. Otherwise, what is we called? Last week I told one keyword. If you don't offer it to Lord, what we are called? Hmm? Sound? Thief. Okay. All of you agree? Oh, yeah. Okay. Money in the treasury, your bank account belongs to who? At least tell here. It's okay. I'm not going to come. Okay, you don't. No, no, it belongs to Lord only. Okay. Jewelry in the your house or in the lockers. See, I'm not going to ask. At least tell. No, Lord is there. Bhagavan में इंसान में जूल मत बोलना. It is ours. So that natural tendency is there. At least break it now. It belongs to whom? Lord. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So all our cars, all our house, everything belongs to Lord. Okay. Now, even our body belongs to Lord. How? Panchabhuta. Yes. Bhumi Rapo Nalavayu Kammano Buddhi Revacha. Everything belongs to Lord. So it should be used in the service of the Lord. Okay. Now, the reason why we are stuck in this cycle of birth and death is we don't acknowledge this principle. We don't acknowledge this principle that everything belongs to God. It should be used in the service. Since we don't acknowledge that, we are stuck in this cycle again and again and again. Yes? And simple example, we cook in the everyday, no, right? We cook every day. Lot of sins are getting generated, as I told in the last class. So we should offer sattvic food to the Lord and take it as a prasadam. We should eat. Then no karma, and at the same time it has become spiritualized. And like many people say, I don't believe this, I don't like this, or I don't believe this concept. So like it's like no, you park in your car in the no parking, and I don't believe this no parking. What will happen? The traffic police will tow away, right? Similarly, the karma will punish us. If you don't, if you believe it or not, the karma will punish us. Okay? So this is a fundamental. Yes? So the same thing is confirmed in the another verse. Let's recite this. Sarvapadi vinirmuktam tatparatpena nirmalam rishikena rishikesha Sevanam bhakti ruchate. Bhakti or devotional service means engaging all our senses in the service of the Lord. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, the master of all the senses. When the spirit soul renders service unto the Supreme, there are two side effects. One is free from material designation, another one is the senses are simply purified by employed in the service of the Lord. Okay. Now, we cannot accept this fact no very easily, right? Till Gita course, no, you're all thinking everything belongs to you, correct? No, in fact, I also believe that no, everything belongs to me, but actually no, everything belongs to God. This accepting this fact itself is a great advancement in bhakti. Many people don't have the conviction to understand that everything belongs to God. Yes, at least theoretically you are accepting. Now with practice, with chanting, it will happen naturally. In the now it becomes theory. The theory becomes practice, becomes realization, and this, yes, and many people also cannot accept Krishna as a supreme Lord. Many people leave around the no real boss session. No, after that many people leave. They will not continue. Very few rare fortunate souls will continue in the path of bhakti even after the class. No, accepting Krishna as supreme Lord itself is a no great sign of sukriti you have. Yes, and we all have senses, right? The senses has to be engaged. Otherwise, they will go crazy. See here, what they are telling is it should be used in the service of the Lord. Then it becomes purified. Yes. And what is the real designation? Okay, it's going to come in the next slide. Okay. So religion versus spirituality. So far we have seen bhakti. What is bhakti is everything belongs to God, everything should be used in the service of the Lord, and that is bhakti. Now we will understand what is religion or spirituality. Okay. Tell me in your word what is religion? Religion means belief, faith. Yeah. Anything else? Your duty. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Any other points? Huh? Dharma. Okay. Okay. Any other point? Okay. So now we will understand what is religion. Okay. Almost you nailed the point. I'm going to come to that. So basically, religion people generally define as particular faith. Okay. Now, then everyone has their own faith. Correct. Some people are atheists. They are also having a faith that no God. Correct. So they are also religious. Correct? They have faith. Their faith is no God. Okay, they are also religious. Similarly, then today I have some faith. Tomorrow my faith will change. Correct? My faith will change, and then I become different religious. Correct? But that is not the actual meaning of religion. The actual religion is like it's called dharma. Dharma, when we translate it, generally it is called religion, but actually Srila Prabhupada translates as occupational duty that cannot be separated from us. For example, there is a chili and sugar. What is the nature of sugar? Sweet. What is the nature of the chili? Spicy. Okay. Similarly, we have some natural beauty to us. Like sugar, like a chili, we also have a natural beauty. What is that natural beauty? Yes. You want to know? Okay. So the natural beauty is the Jivere Surupene Nitya Krishna Das. The natural identity of all the soul is Nitya Krishna Das, eternal servant of Krishna. We were eternal servant of in the no Goloka Vrindavan. Then somehow we fall down and we are here to serve ourselves nicely. But actually, we were eternal servant of Krishna. That is our natural beauty, natural identification. That how the chili and sugar is there. Our natural duty is to get serve the Lord and this one. Now, if you see, so many lifetimes we are serving. We are serving so many of our relatives, ourselves, and our kids and everything. Still, we are stuck in this cycle. And we are not satisfied also. That is why we are taking birth again and again and again. Now, but why we are not satisfied is the object of service is not correct. But after coming here, you all can now visualize yourself. After coming here to the session, many people shared to me that I know my migraine problem is solved. And then many people shared me that like I am taking medicines for some mental problems. The dosage is reduced. Now I am able to live without the tablet for a few days. And some people had different anxiety and stress and many things. All of them share that this process has helped me a lot. This process has helped me a lot. My anger is reduced. I'm able to control myself nicely. I'm able to visualize the problem. So many things they are able to share. How? Why? Because you were serving so many lifetimes, so many things. After coming here, you started to serve the Supreme Lord. Because you started to serve the Supreme Lord, you get a complete satisfaction. Because of that satisfaction, you are saying you are getting relief from so many problems. Yes, you're able to realize what I'm saying? Okay. Now, when we connected with the Lord, right position, automatically satisfaction comes. Now, even dharma, what is another reference for dharma is dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. That is, which is told by Lord, what is mentioned by the Lord, that is also called dharma. The quotes, yes, that is also called as dharma. So when we recap, first is bhakti is everything is belong to Lord. It should be used in the service of the Lord. That is bhakti. Dharma means the action that enables us to serve God as directed by God. Yes, our natural identity is Nitya Krishna Das. We are eternal servant of Krishna and we should serve the Lord. So that action which enables us to serve the Lord is called dharma. Okay. Now we will see what is spirituality. Okay. Many people, little different from anything abnormal, they call it spiritual. So when Prabhupada was, taking, spreading this Krishna conscious movement in the America, so many hippies were there. So hippies means they take too much of drugs and then they don't care about their partner. They change like every day and things like that. And then they lie almost without dress on the streets and things like that. Almost care of platform, don't care for anything, and they know whatever nonsense is there. So when Prabhupada was spreading this Krishna conscious, few hippies were telling they took high overdose, too much dose of the drugs, and then they get into hallucination. They don't know where they are, and then they call that as a spiritual ecstasy. This is how it was. And Prabhupada only purified all of them, and then he could bring them to level of bhakti. Yes. So anything which is slightly abnormal, people call it as spirituality. Yes. But ideally speaking, the religion, dharma and spirituality, same meaning. But the modern, no, this one is slightly confusion. Okay. Now I want to address one point. This spiritual organization, which one do you call spiritual organization? Based on what do you call spiritual organization? Okay. What do people get when they go to any spiritual organization? Peace of mind. Okay. Now tell me, mind, is it spirit or material? How? So Bhagavad Gita shloka is that Bhumi Rapo Nalovayu Kam Mano Buddhi Revacha. Kam means intelligence, Mano is Buddhi, Mano is mind, Buddhi is intelligence, and Ahankara is false ego. All are my separated material energies. Okay, so we are getting peace of mind. So what are they called? So those spiritual organization gives you peace of mind. But tell me what is spiritual organization should do? Spiritual organization should tell you what is spirit soul, what is your connection with Krishna, what is your role, how to re-establish that connection. That is called spiritual organization. Organization which tells about spiritual things, spirit soul is called spiritual organization. Now these organizations can be max best can be called as the mind doctors or mind repairing places or peace of mind. Okay, that's the best best title which we can give. So the rituals which connects to realize our spirit soul and connect with super soul is called spiritual. The ritual which connect to make us identify what are we and what is God and how to connect with God is called spiritual. So the organization which helps you to understand this is called spiritual organization. Okay. Now, okay. Yeah, knowing about Atma and the actions pertaining to the spirit is called spiritual. Okay. Sometimes there is a confusion between knowledge and ritual. Okay. So which we'll understand towards the end of the session. Okay. Sometimes people swing towards knowledge, that is Jnana Yoga. So they keep on studying the Vedic scriptures in a deep manner. Oh, this is what Krishna told here. This is the same thing he referred here again. And then another scripture they'll refer and things like that. So they keep on reading Shastra and then they keep on following the whatever recommended in Shastra, they will try to follow, but not to the great extent. Always interested in the knowledge. I'm gaining new thing, I'm gaining new thing, and things like that. But sometimes, it is also bad because when you keep on reading, if you don't have practical experience, practical connection with the Lord, it becomes only theory and you will not do the practicals. Okay. Now, other problem, other end of the people, they swing towards rituals. They only strictly follow the rituals and they don't know what is the philosophy behind it. Now, some people chant nicely. Suddenly, they'll take up to 16 rounds also. I heard like some Matajis, earlier this one, they immediately within few sessions they took to 16 rounds. But what happened? The philosophy they were not having it concretely, they are not able to continue that. They are not able to continue chanting 16 rounds. So here the philosophy is also important and the rituals are also important because it is theory, it is practical. So bhakti is the middle of these two, half of philosophy, half of rituals, so that theory and practical matches in a right combination for all of us. Okay. Now, why I am telling the no rituals are very important? Because rituals will purify our senses. You see here, no. Otherwise, see, if you study and study Shastra, if you don't do rituals, we will not be getting attracted to the Lord. See, we study Shastra, Lord is beautiful, Lord does so many things, so many pastime, all those things you'll study. But you will not be able to visualize and the reciprocation you will not see. So that is why rituals also equally important. But again, the problem is rituals again, if you attach, if you don't know the philosophy, you will not be able to continue to do the chanting. Yes? And one example of rituals alone is in Krishna Lila. Krishna wanted, he was hungry. Okay, so he told the coward boys, go and ask the Brahmanas, they are doing yajna there, ask them for food, they will give. Now these Brahmanas were doing yajna for whom? Vishnu only. The same person has come and asked, and the Brahmanas told, we are doing rituals, we cannot give it to you. Get lost. This is what they told. Okay, can you understand what is the importance of sticking to only rituals? Yes. See, the philosophy is we need to serve the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord himself came and asked, give me food something, I am hungry. But they did not feed. Okay, this is the problem of ritual. And when we see the Lord, our senses get purified. So this is one such example. This is our Mayapur Radha Madhav temple. See how opulently they are dressed. How opulently they are dressed. This is a Vasant Panchami picture, January 26th. So you can see here each and every jewelry, every saree and everything they cost lakh. That much costly and so beautiful for eyes. Eyes wants to see something. Our ears wants to see something nice. Hear something nice. All those things are beautifully tailored by Srila Prabhupada so that our senses can be engaged for the pleasure of the Lord. We will be connected with the Lord. So this is a zoomed picture. You can see how nicely they decorated. How beautiful is it, right? This is the pleasure for the eyes, not the ordinary material things. Correct? So one of the sentence, one of the Goswami, in a sarcastic way, he told this. Oh, human beings, if you want to enjoy your material things, like whatever we do now, movies, everything, don't go to the shore of Yamuna where Govinda Dev sits. Moment you see him, you lose all the interest in your material things, you only go mad behind him. Okay, this is how beautiful Lord is. Once you see the Lord, you will forget everything. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to dive deep into our topic. Currently, what rituals we do and what are the actual rituals as per the Sampradaya I'm going to explain. Okay? Our current rituals are Lord is treated as ATM machine. We feed two coconuts, we should give promotion, baby, loan, Yadi, everything should go off. Correct, no? Okay, and two laddus we feed, and then you should clear every loan, everything. Correct? And can you see a position of the Lord? Like, no, people no come and tell to the Lord, no, especially in Ganesh, no, I'll give you two modaks. Huh? Two modaks. You should give me 50,000 increment. Okay? As if Ganesh doesn't have modak and Parvati Maya doesn't know how to make modak. Correct? And like no many no many many people make a unfair business deal. Okay, what is unfair businesses? They will tell, okay, today I'm going to offer you, like, no, if you, now if you make me 1 lakh increment or something, I will offer you every day two more incense sticks, something like that. But he's getting 1 lakh, what he is offering? Just two incense sticks. Business deals should be fair, no? 50% you are getting, at least 50% you should offer. If not at least 50, 10, 5%, what they are offering, just two incense sticks for 1 lakh, correct? And they will think you should supply me. So if you're not supplying, you are not God. That way also they will tell, okay, as if he is no the servant of yours, correct? And this is the problem. And like no modern youths, no, they staying away from these rituals because we are nothing wrong with us. This is what we have been told, we have been following. Without studying the scriptures, we will also get fooled by what is actually rituals. Because of this, many modern youths, like one of my colleague, she is from the Brahmana family. Her son is in teenage, so she is asking her to do Sandhya Vandam. He's saying, like he used a bad word, I don't want to tell. Who in this world does this? Who has a time for all these things? He's staying away from the ritual. Yes, because we didn't tell the principle, they are not able to explain it, what is the ritual behind it and purpose behind it. Because of that, modern youths, no, they are staying away from this, no, our ritual, and they say like, no, we are okay, like that. And another mistake which we do, no, like, no, if you fulfill my this wish, I will come and see you again. Correct? As if no Lord is waiting for our darshan. Correct? We should go and see so that our eyes becomes purified. That is the real purpose of taking darshan of the Lord. But people so foolish, they go and tell in front of the Lord, if you fulfill this wish, then I will come and see you again. As if no Lord is waiting, please come, like that. Okay? And this structure will hurt your sentiments, but this is there from this one. I didn't add it. It was there from the day one. Okay, so many people concocted rituals for sense gratification. Okay, it is difficult to see. I'll go back. Okay, so what do they do? People in the village. I went to a village. Like I also belong to such a family where in my Kuladevata, all the running, moving, all the things will be kept, and then they will cut, and then full blood, river of blood will go, and then okay, procedure is done. Then what is happening next? If you see, everyone takes the what do you call the flesh back to their home. Then when I asked why are they taking, see, it is offering is done now. We need to cook. Then what else they'll do? Cook and eat tandoori, butter, everything, whatever. No? Yes. What is done there? It is our own sense gratification. Nothing else is there. Are they doing pleasure of the, oh, Kali Devi likes it, oh, Durga Devi likes it, let me offer. No, it is they want to eat, because of that they are doing this. Purely our own sense gratification. Yes, I also belong to the same family. Okay, if your sentiments are hurt, but it's my duty to enlighten you, because it is no. I should teach as it is. See, when Prabhupada went to West, no, so he made four principles. That is what is the four regulative principles: no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication. These are the four regulative principles. So every class, Prabhupada used to tell this. To whom? The hippies, who are already following always illicit sex, always gambling, always intoxication, always into meat eating. Those people only were sitting and hearing the class of Prabhupada. Then some well-wishers of Prabhupada came and told, Prabhupada, see, this is West. In India, it's okay, but in West, this much heavy dose is not required. You can reduce the dose like that. Prabhupada said one thing important. See, if I alter the message for the convenience of the people, my message will not reach as it is. I have to present as it is, unadulterated, how my Acharya told me, how my Guru Maharaj told me, same thing I have to present as it is. Otherwise, if I modify it, future many people will modify, then all the four principles will become ulta. Always in the correct? This is what will happen. So my duty is to present as it is. That is the reason I told, even though it may hurt your sentiment, but still it is there. Okay. Why we are doing this? Okay. Okay, I have few points, but we'll discuss. There's one nonsense which I want to play to you. Ganesh Visarjan and all, you know, right? Okay. What are they doing for Ganesh Visarjan? Okay, I'll not play further. Lord Ganapati will tell, please don't torture me like this. Correct, na? What are they doing? Just for their own sense enjoyment. What are they doing for Holi? Tell me. What is the significance of Holi? Holika? Holika? Prahlad Maharaj saved. Correct, na? Do you all remember when you throw the colors on others? Oh, Prahlad is saved. I'm joyful, ecstasy. Like that you're throwing the colors? What are we doing? We want to enjoy, we are doing it. Correct, na? Diwali? One more is there, no? Narakasura. Yes. So when you burst cracker, do we all do that? Oh, Narakasura killed today, like that. Correct? So all our rituals, what has happened? Instead of Lord in the center, we removed him and we kept ourselves in the center. Correct? You all understand what is happening? Yes? So another paradigm, that is bhakti should be in the heart, yeah. Don't show it off. Okay? Bhakti, you are doing bhakti, I understand. Don't show it off. Why you are showing it off? But actually, if you see, bhakti is in heart, it will manifest as a service. Right? When the heart becomes purified, it will manifest as a service. When service comes, like for example, a newborn child was there. A mother is there. Okay, just one day born baby and the newborn baby is crying for hungry, right? The mother will say, "Oh, beta, I love you so much. Please sleep." Like that, will she or what shall we do? She will sacrifice her sleep and feed the baby. Why? Because she loves her so much. So when we have such a love for the Lord, it will manifest as the service. Do you have to say that newborn mother, why are you showing off your love to your child? Keep quiet. Do you say that? Right? So service, whatever the heart becomes like devotional service or bhakti will purify our heart, it will manifest as a service. So it should be offered as the seva. Yes? And in fact, when we chant, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made a statement, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Our heart becomes cleansed. Whenever we chant the holy name of the Lord, our heart becomes cleansed. When it becomes cleansed, it becomes pure, it will naturally offer service to the Lord because that is our natural, real identity. Okay. Ritual becomes spiritual. When the purpose is to serve the Lord, ritual becomes spiritual. Like one joke I heard long ago. What happened? One mother or one parents, they were having a cat, or one guru was having a cat. It seems. So he wanted to do some ceremony, and then this cat was disturbing everywhere. So he asked all his disciples to tie the cat, and then he started to do the ceremony. Okay. Now the disciples, the guru left the world, and the disciples started, and the disciple went on. All the disciples thought, before starting the ritual, I think we should tie the cat. Okay, so everyone was looking for the cat and try. One day cat was not there, they were searching and they stopped the ritual. So we have to understand why it is done, right? Otherwise, we will also look for the cat and tie the cat only. Correct? Now we will understand whatever we are doing in our ISKCON. Are you all ready? So wherever you are, please come back. Rest of the time, if you don't listen, also I don't care. But now you should listen. Okay? Yes. One by one. Okay? Kindly repeat after me. Patram pushpam palam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam ashnami prayatatmanah. Prabhuji, can read translation.
One offers me with love and devotion of leaf, of flower, of food, or water, I will accept.
Patra means leaf, Pushpa means flower, Phala means fruit, Toya means water. Look at our Lord. He is simply satisfied with simple offering. He may not have been so rich, so opulent. Leaf you can give, tulsi leaf. Water you can give, water you can give. Simple flowers you can offer. He is ready to accept your simple offering. Yes? Now tell me why he wants this? Why he wants from us? Why is the Lord is asking this? To Yes, because he wants to purify us. See, Lord wants us always looks for the opportunity to connect back with him. So you cannot do many things. You offer me this, I'll be very happy so that you can come back to me. See, for example, a rich businessman was there. He lost a kid, let's say. He lost a kid in an exhibition or somewhere. So then that businessman will think, okay, I lost Chalo. Like that he will leave. No, no, he will always look for where is my kid, where is my kid? How to bring him back only always think. No. Similarly, Lord is very eager to bring us back to his spiritual world. Yes. So he is looking for opportunities so that we can go back to him. That is his real intention. That is the reason he is asking. No, he is searching for reasons to elevate us in bhakti. Okay. And this, all your mentors offer this like no tulsi leaves to Krishna. You can also do it in your home. Just offer one tulsi leaf to Krishna. It's very auspicious. Lord is very pleased, and anyone who offers in Kartik month, like November it happens. So Lord says, anyone who offers one tulsi leaves, in exchange of that, I am ready to exchange my entire Vaikuntha planets to him. Yes, that much is Lord is willing to accept our service from us. Simple. Yes. So, like one example I can give you. A father is given 10 rupees to his kid. The kid went in to buy a chocolate, 10 rupees chocolate. Then the kid brought back the chocolate, and then one chocolate, one piece he has given back to the father. Father will be so happy. Why? Why he is happy? Yes, showing the love back. Similarly, everything belongs to Lord. How the child took the chocolate, everything belongs to Lord. You just offer one piece back to the Lord. He's very pleased. How a father gets pleased. If kid comes and asks, gives back something. Same way, Lord is very pleased with whatever we are doing. See, Lord doesn't want anything. So in Brahma Samhita, it is mentioned Chintamani Prakra Sadmashu Kalpa Vriksha Laksha Vriteshu Shurabera Pipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Satasambram Sevyavam. Thousands and thousands of Lakshmi are serving the Lord, it seems. One Lakshmi itself so much fortune. Thousands and thousands of Lakshmis are serving the Lord. And he don't want anything. Why he is asking is to purify ourselves so that we can go back to him. Okay. Next. Deity worship. Many people say no. Are stone, yeah. Why do you worship stone? Why do you? It's a wood only, no. Why do you worship wood? Correct, na? Okay. It is called Archa Vigraha Seva. Please listen carefully. You should be able to explain to your kids. Huh? Okay. Anything else doesn't matter, but this is very important. Archa Vigraha Seva. So the deity of the Lord carved from different five different elements like stone, wood, and metal, and sometimes even the picture is called one of the type. The paintings also one type. So five different elements are used to make the Archa Vigraha. Now, when the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Lord manifested his universal form, full universal form. Now, if his form is there, where do you start showing Arati? See, in the Arati procedure, no, 4 times we need to show to lotus feet, 2 times to the navel, 3 times to the face, and 7 times to the full body of the Lord. Now, full huge universal form is there. Tell me, where do you start? Where do you end? Yes. So, if he shows his full potency, we will not be able to serve him. So, to take the service from us, he comes into a form where we can visualize and realize him and connect with him. You all understand? In his full opulent form of universal form, you will not be able to serve him. To make us connect with him, to make us serve him, he comes into a form where we can connect with him. That is called Archa Vigraha. Okay. Now, before, like after the deity is carved, So they no, it is not like no random painting is chosen. It is a procedure called the sculptures will be there. They have a reference book. The authorized the picture which they need to carve should be authorized in their book manual, and there is a procedure to carve it. They should follow that. If they don't follow that, the deity won't manifest in the archa, means in the stone. Yes, and after getting carved deities, what they need to do is we need to install prana pratishta, where we invoke the presence of the Lord in the deity. Then Lord becomes manifested in the deity. Then we offer our service to the Lord. Now this deity, I want to share a special pastime of this deity. This is a Narsimhadev, Mayapur Narsimhadev. Okay, so this deity, the sculpture started to this deity started like this. So many thieves were coming and disturbing the temple. At the time, Mayapur was not developed like this modern days. So many thieves were coming. So many disciples suggested, let's have an Arshim there. He'll protect us from the all type of dangers. So they know in the temple president's dream some form has appeared. So with that form they made a rough sketching, and then they went to the famous sculpture in the South India to make this sculpture. Initially, he didn't agree, but later he agreed. And then, after 4 months, after his agreement, after 4 months, then this temple president went to the sculpture, asked him, "Is the deity ready?" Like that. What deity you are speaking? Like that he asked. No, no, we gave an order for you, Narsimhadev deity. No. Oh, that deity, ah? No, no, I couldn't make it ready because I'm not able to find a stone. Then this temple president got astonished. Arey Baba, this South India, that area where the sculpture stays, fully, all the hills only were there. You take a stone from here, what is the problem? Full surrounding stones only, what is the problem like that? He asked. You idiot. Okay, I cannot make from any stone. It is not your house or wall. There should be a special stone. They have a procedure to test the stone. When they tap it, some sound will come. That sound will indicate that it is a special stone, and it is called living stone, it seems. And special bug is there that will eat the stone, it seems. That is an indication that that can be used for deity. Okay, so it is not made like no tuck 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 made ready. No, okay, it is made with a proper care. So then he started to carve the deity. So he got a rectangular piece, and it was there. Then after 6 months again, the temple president came and asked, now you found the stone, is the deity ready like that? He said, okay, it is getting ready. Then he saw that only rectangle piece only was there. Arey, what is this fellow is telling? Like it is not ready. Then he asked the workers, sir, every day he comes and sits, and he marks some places. He'll ask us to remove, and that's all we are doing, sir. I don't know what he's doing. Then he asked again, what are you doing with that? This is what he said. Please understand carefully. He comes and sits in front of the deity. He meditates on the deity form, and then the deity will manifest there in the stone, and then he will chalk out the unwanted pieces. Like that, only deity is carved. It's not like no, we have a drawing, we have a measurement, remove pieces like a 3D printing and all. We don't know in this one. It is not like that. So they meditate on the Lord, and the Lord will manifest on the stone, and then on that they do the this one. This is how this deity manifested. Okay, so this is the special this one, and a simple example which we can tell for the deity. See, we have postbox in all our places, right? So you put it in any postbox, will it reach our destination? Why special? It should be India Post only, that post only. Similarly, you can't offer anything and everything. Like many people say, no, everyone is God, everything belongs to God. Why you should worship only this, like that? Similarly, everything is a letterbox. If you just post it, you will not go anywhere. A specific, no authorized post box only you should post. Similarly, Archa Vigraha of the Lord is a specific thing so that it will reach the Lord. He has came to appear and take a service from us. Okay. Another pastor. Do you know anyone of you know who is this? How many of you from Orissa? Okay. He is Alarnath temple in the Orissa, Jagannath Bhubaneswar. Okay. One more special pastime. Many people say, no, it is stone. Okay. One time, what happened long, long ago, one person, like Pujari of this temple, went on for, at the time, Orissa was so poverty stricken, no grains produced and things like that. Okay. So this happened like no that long time ago that Pujari went for some seva outside. So he asked his son to offer it to Lord. Now this son, he doesn't know, like he asked, I don't know any mantras and things like that, what should I do? He just go and offer, close the altar, Lord will eat, and then after that take the prasada. Like that his father told. So this person, this son assumed that, oh, Lord will definitely eat like that. Then he went and kept. And then he waited for 5 minutes, nothing happened. So he came and checked. Oh, nothing has happened. I think Lord did not eat. Let me go and play. He went on playing. Again, after 5 minutes, he came, he opened the altar. Oh, nothing is eaten. Okay, he closed and went. After 5 minutes, he is worried. You know, my father told me to offer to Lord. Lord is not eating. Then my father will come back and scold me. Oh, then he prayed to Lord. Oh Lord, I don't know the mantras. Please accept my offering. So the son was pleading in so much in devotion that oh Lord, please accept my service like that. Then Lord accepted his service, and then he started to eat, and everything got finished. Then he took out the plate, it became empty plate. And then he went and gave to her mother. Mother saw, "Arey, it is empty." Then she asked, who ate it? Not only ate, like that he told. Okay. And then like this, it was happening for 3 days. And then like this mother was surprised. And then the father returned back. The mother told, see, your son is telling this. Please check what is happening. Then the Pujari went. Then he also asked the son, what happened? He said, like, no, I offered to Lord. Lord ate. Then I'm offering so many days, why he's not eating and things like that. Then he went and hid behind some pillar so that he can see what is really happening. So again, this person went, and the son went and offered to the Lord, and then Lord started to eat. And at the time, so poverty stricken, no, like 3 days, like that is the only meal the family gets. Means no other extra meal available. Whatever they offer to Lord, that one only they'll get back and eat for the entire family. And then like it is a 2 3 families eat. So they are so poverty stricken, and like no, actually what is happening? He is a bhokta. He is supposed to enjoy. When Lord is enjoying, he should be happy. But instead, because they are materially affected so much, he thought, oh Lord, if we eat like this, what will we do? 3 days they were in hunger. He thought like this, and then he stopped the hand of the Lord. Okay, because he stopped the land of the Lord, and so hot kheer was made, so hot kheer, so red hot kheer was there. It spilled on his hand, chest, and the face. Even now, the hand, you see, I'm not able to zoom here. I couldn't get that. So if you see the hand, it should be like this. Okay, any devotees this one. But in the Alarnath temple, it will be like this. It will be bent like this. Okay, it is not a carving mistake. It is the Lord accepted the service, and that is the reason it is bent. And here there will be a mark of like when any hot things touches us, there will be a pimples or what do you call that this one forms no that is there here as well as in the chest. I'm not able to capture in the photo. Once you all go there, please look carefully. You'll be able to relish. Okay. Do you think it is a stone now? Yes or no? Okay. Loudly, no? Sleeping, huh? Take it. Kirtans. Why do we kirtan? Because this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not an ordinary mantra. Please understand. Okay? It has descended from the Goloka Vrindavan. So one Acharya called Narottam Das Thakur says, Golokera Premadana Harinama Sankirtana. So to make us to take us back to spiritual world, that material has came from Goloka Vrindavan. This mantra has came from Goloka Vrindavan. That mantra only we are giving to all of you to chant. And when we chant, when we do kirtan, what is happening? No, it creates auspiciousness in the surrounding as the planet whole. For example, when we do kirtan here, the ants are hearing, the plants are hearing, the microorganisms are hearing. What is the benefit? Now these ants, these plants has to gradually evolve. Okay, you all know 84 lakh species are available. So plants, reptiles, and things like that. When they hear this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, next life they take an opportunity to take a human birth. Directly they evolve from plants to directly back to humans. So this is the opportunity which creates auspiciousness as well as for the planet as well as for the viewers. It's ourselves. So what is the proof? Can you repeat after me? Shatatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dridavataha namasyantascha mam bhaktya nityayukta upashate. Any Mataji can read translation?
Always chanting my glories, endeavoring with great determination, going down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion.
Okay. Shatatam kirtayanto. Always chanting my glories. Yes. So this is a Yuga Dharma, and like no, the same this no another verse we chant every day before no our chanting is Kritayadhyayato Vishnu Tretayam Yadato Make Dwapare Paricharyaya Kalo that Harikirtana. In Krita Yuga, that is Satya Yuga, the process of worship is meditation for lakhs of years. Then Tretayam Yajato Make. In Treta Yuga, people have to do yagyas, okay, and Dwapare has to do deity worship for hours together, 7 to 10 hours like that. In Kali Yuga, what is the Kalo? The Hari Kirtana. By chanting the holy name of the Lord, we get the same benefit. That is the reason even no Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Satatam Kirtayanto. Next one, we have Namaskar or obeisance. Why we have to do this? Because we like it. Lord will like it. No? Surrendering. Yes. Sir under. Correct? No? Anything else? Thankful to. Yeah, gratitude. Yes. Okay. So showing our respect to the Lord and to the superiors. Okay. So this process, no, our namaskar or obeisance will make us humble. Okay. Only humble and meek can enter the kingdom of God. Only humble people can get a visa or passport to Goloka Vrindavan. So this process, offering obeisance, will make us humble. That I am very small. Oh Lord, you are super, no, supreme Lord. So I'm just insignificant servant. To prove that no, our ego should be down, this process is there to purify us. Okay, all of us are stuck here because of our ego only. I am the great, I know everything. Correct? But no, Lord is telling this is the best process. And this another important point which I can highlight, this surrender, this submissiveness to spiritual authority also one of the important step in bhakti, because the spiritual authority, see, you don't know what Krishna wants, you don't know what Krishna likes. If we are that pure, we would not be here. Okay, we would be in Goloka Vrindavan. So Krishna tells into, like we covered this topic in the fifth chapter, sorry, fifth session, where do I need a guide, where a guru is required to tell us what Krishna wants, what he likes, and things like that. So when we get that authentic, proper information, then we follow that. That surrender, submissiveness to the spiritual authority, Krishna likes it most. He is very pleased because he is trying to come back to me through proper channel. Right? Can you all approach your CEO directly? You have to go through your manager and secretary and things like that. No, in the material world is like that. In the spiritual world, why? Because we are not purified to access Krishna directly. Okay, if we are purified, no problem. Because we are not purified, we need to access through spiritual authority. That is why this submissiveness, humility is very very important. Okay. And one thing which I want to highlight here, the Prabhuji should do Ashtanga Pranam. Full body should be flat. Okay. Wherein Mataji should do Panchanga Pranam because they should not touch this one. And like some places, like if it is crowded, the Prabhujis can offer the even Panchanga Pranam because you cannot simply no, I like the rituals, I will do full pranam like that. If you extend your leg, no, it will hit another devotee's face. Correct? So be logical wherever you are doing, but the mind should offer this respect to obeisances. Okay. And another etiquette which I want to tell all of you, whenever you come to the temple, first offer obeisance to Vaishnavas. That is, all of you are very special. Yes, all of you are very special. It is not very easy to get on a Sunday evening. So many blockbuster things are waiting for you. Yet you sacrificed all and come here to hear the same person, same story, same mantra. It is not so easy. Yes, it is all because of your past life Sukrati. You left it somewhere very close. That is the reason you are continuing. And such a elevated souls are coming here. So we should offer respect to all the assembled Vaishnavas. That is number one. Then offer respects to Prabhupada. Then offer respect to the Krishna. This is how even when we go to temple, first offer respect to the Vaishnavas, then offer respect to the Acharya or the Garuda. If you see in the South Indian temples, just before the Lord, after the opposite of the Lord, Garuda will be there, or this one will be there, Hanuman will be there, and things like that. So we should offer respect to them. Then the Acharya or other things, then offer respect to the Supreme Lord. So that is how the sequence should be followed. And like another etiquette which I want to tell, whenever we pay obeisances, we should not touch the feet of the person. Okay, when we touch the feet of the person, the karma gets transferred. Okay, so you can offer your respect. No, like if you by say, what is your objective? To offer respect. So you can offer respect from a safe distance also. You can offer respect to them, and then this one. Okay, this is another etiquette which I want to highlight. Okay, ready? Where is Krishna is telling to offer respect? Let's listen. Manmanabhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam evashi yukvaivam atmanam mata parayanaha. Engage your mind always in thinking of me. Become my devotee. Offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. See, this Manmanava Madbhatto is there in another verse also in 18th chapter. This is 9th chapter, 34th sloka. In 18th chapter, 65th sloka also, Lord is telling, you offer respect, no obeisances to me. Okay? So, Lord is very eager to show His mercy. In Dhams like Puri Dham, Mayapur Dham, no? Even if you sleep, Lord is ready to consider that as a obeisances. Because Lord is very eager to take us back to spiritual world. You just go there and sleep, you get a full credit that you offered obeisance to Lord. For how many hours? You sleep for 8 hours, 8 hours of credit of offering obeisance to Lord. You sleep for 10 hours, 10 hours credit. Okay? So Lord is very, very merciful. He wants us to some or other come to me. That is what He is telling. That is the reason this one. Many people know that parents used to uh, tell the kids, if you don't do this, Lord will pluck your eyes. Lord will poke what is that needle to your eyes. But actually, Lord is very merciful, most merciful. He wants something simple from us so that He can take us back to spiritual world. Okay. Why we do parikrama? Yes, to keep the Lord in the center, to tell us that you are our center, I come around you. Okay. What is this? Tilak. Okay. Why do we keep? It is a stamp. Huh? These belong to ISKCON. Any idea? Lotus feet of the Lord and Tulasi. Okay. So this shape, all the Vaishnava Sampradayas, if you see, this shape will be there. They all represent lotus feet of the Lord. This is called Tulasi. Anyone who sees with this tilak, they take the benefit of taking darshan of the Lord. Can you all imagine what benefit others are getting? That's the reason all the volunteers you see, they wear this. Not for their benefit, for the others' benefit, plus one, their benefit is also there, which I'll cover next. So anyone who takes the darshan of this, they take a darshan of lotus feet of the Lord, their devotional life start from that point. And second thing is like many Matajis apply sindoor, no? After marriage. What is the indication? Recording, okay, another thing. See, that joke is very, very well in the mind. Okay, any other thing?
To obstruct the negative energy to flow into our.
True. Okay. To tell that I belong to someone. Yes, I am already belong to someone. Similarly, this tilak says that I belong to whom? I am servant of Supreme Lord. Okay, and that is the indication. And even our body is called a temple because Lord residing as a Paramatma. So we need to decorate the body, means decorate the temple. So this is also the tilak will apply this one. So anyone who wears tilak and this kantimala, the Yamadutas won't catch. Okay. So like you all remember, you all know very well, in the street, street dogs will be there. The corporation will come and try to catch all the street dogs. Someone has a collar, no? What they will tell? This has a master. We cannot catch them, right? Similar to that, this indicates that we have a master called Vishnu. Okay, this Yamadutas will come and see they have a master. We cannot touch them. Okay, this is the significance behind this pillar and this continue. Why should wear dhoti kurta? Yeah? White and white is a uniform, right? Purity, okay. Simplicity, yes, that is very important. When we wear simple dress and go to the temple, we are indicating that we are simple servant of the Lord. What we are doing actually, very fluffy, very shiny, very golden dress we wear and go to the Lord as if I am coming and show my darshan to the Lord. Correct? But actually, we should wear simple clothes to tell that Lord is in the center. Okay, we are just your servant. So when we wear such a fluffy dress, no, oh, this dress is nice, this dress is nice. Everyone is attention turned towards you rather than the Lord. Okay, so we should not be that blocking this one. So we should wear simple dress. Another reason why we are wearing white and white is, so what Prabhupada's instruction is, everything what you wear should remind you Krishna. For example, if you wear white, a small black dot or dirt comes, it will be visible immediately. No, see, he could have given us black and black also. Okay, any dirt comes, you will not see. Okay, the months together we can use the same dress. But when we use white and white, small dirt also will be visible. People immediately will clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, right? So it will remind us of Krishna whenever it is clean. And that is the reason we should wear simple thing. Addressing Prabhuji and Mataji. Okay. So Prabhuji means you are master. So it will make us when we address yourself as Prabhuji, others as Prabhuji, it will make us humble that you are my master. Like that. So this is the way it will make us humble. And Mataji is, as per Chanakya Pandit, everyone should be respected as mother. Yes. Even Behanji will not work nowadays. Only Mataji is the proper as per this one. And last one, greeting with Hare Krishna. Whenever volunteers call you or mentors call you, they call you Hare Krishna only, no? Not hello, hi, right? Why we are doing it? It's a code in ISKCON, huh? That no, some people say no. In terrorist movies, code number one, code number two, something like that. Is it a code? Huh? Always remember Krishna, right? So when we say Hare Krishna, they remember of the Lord. So once they hear the Hare Krishna, they have no spiritual path starts. So this is the real purpose when we all greet each other with Hare Krishna. Can you all imagine a full apartment with all the devotees? Everyone says Hare Krishna, everyone was Dhoti Kurta. How nice it would be, right? Please make it happen. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm very slow. Okay. Why we have to do Arati? Now, okay. What is the meaning of Arati? Any guess? We offer Arati, no? Purify the environment. Okay. Eyes, yeah, our eyes are purified. One more, slightly deeper. All the elements of this are offered to the Lord. Okay. So what is the praman? Bhumirapo nalova yu kammana buddhirevacha ahankara itiyamme vinna prakriti ashtada. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, thoughts, ego are my material energies. Okay. Now, when we see the arati, first we offer conscious. If you see subtly our arati procedure, first we offer conscious. What is getting offered? Sound and ether is getting offered. First panchabhuta. Next, diya, fire is offered. Then water in the conch is offered, so water is offered. Next, flower and incense is offered, which is made out of earth. Okay, and the fan, chamar and tika, air is offered to the Lord. So, and then we offer obeisance also. Our ego is offered. Next, we when we offer, we meditate on the Lord. We see the things. So our mind is getting offered. There is a lot of procedure involved. Like you have to do 4 times to the lotus feet of the Lord, 2 times to the navel, and 3 times to the face, and 7 times to the whole body. So entire process, our intelligence is applied. How to apply this process and everything. So entire process, our intelligence also getting applied. So this is the procedure. You all understand? Now subtly you are now liking the arati. Now do you understand what is the inner meaning behind it? All Panchabhutas are in the service of the Lord. Now I want to share a nice pastime why we do arati. See, this is one example. This is an actual philosophical example. When we ask no, the Brajavasis, the devotees in the Vrindavan, they have altogether a different meaning. Okay. So what do they say is, so the Gopi Gopas, the dear friends of Krishna, they want to play with Krishna always. They don't want to even leave one moment also from Krishna. So what do they do is, like, even in the morning 3 o'clock they'll wake up, the no knock the door of Yashoda Maya. Krishna, where are you? We want to play with you. Okay, so that is the bhava they have. They want to play with the Lord. Now, like, no, it is not spontaneous. Like, it is not like, no, what you call, they are liking to play. It is like they have attraction for Krishna. After so many austerities, so many tapasya, they reach the position to be with the Lord and play with the Lord. And they have such a spontaneous attraction for the Lord. Now, when they want to, they come and wake up the Lord, no? So the Brajavasis tell like this. So first, when the conch is blown, okay, the Gopi Gopas will have bugles, right? Horns and bugles. So that they blow to wake up the Lord. Oh Krishna, time has come. Wake up. We want to play with you. So first blowing of conch is to wake up the Lord. Next is we are offering incense, right? Incenses are made up of cow dung. Okay, so Krishna will open the eyes like this, small, and like he wants to wake up and things like that. So he will offer drishti to the Lord. Yashoda Maya will offer drishti to the Lord. So cow dung, the incense stick is nothing but drishti to the Lord. Next is Panchadipas, right? So Panchadipas has one Deepa has one meaning. The first Deepa is, so it will be very dark in the morning, right? So first Deepa is offered that to light the entire house, and then second Deepa is we need hot water for bathing, no? So second Deepa is for hot water for the Lord. Third Deepa is cooking for the Lord. Cooking also we need fire. Then the fourth Deepa is to provide warmth and comfort for the Lord Krishna. That is the fourth Deepa. And fifth Deepa is again Yashoda Maya's love for Krishna. So after offering all these things, now Krishna has taken bath. What is required? So Krishna has to take bath now. What is required? Water, right? So we are offering water. After taking bath, what we need? Cloth, no? Wipe and then wear and then this one. So that is the reason we are offering cloth. Fifth. Next, after that, changing clothes, what we do? Decoration. So for the decoration, all the flowers are offered for the Lord. Then, when the flowers are kept, the honeybees get attracted to the each and every flower. They'll be going near to the Lord. To shoo away all the honeybees, they show charmer so that they are shooed away. Finally, Lord is ready. In order to decorate him in a nice, better way, they offer peacock feather to the Lord. Okay. Now, after doing all these things, again, conch is blown. Yes. So the Gopals are bored. Hey, Krishna, time has come. Please come out like that. So they want to blow the conch again to remain Krishna. This is the understanding of Brajavasis. This much spontaneous love we don't have. Please understand. Okay. This is for our understanding and relishing I told, but actual understanding is Panchabhuta should be offered. This much love will come. Definitely one day it will come, provided we chant regularly. Okay. How many of you are chanting minimum one round every day? Okay. Some hands are not up. That means that I'm not good. Okay. Please do chant every day. It doesn't matter where you chant. Some people shared me that the place is not auspicious, place is not clean, and things like that. Please do chant every day. Otherwise, you will not be able to relish the higher concepts. Okay. And my request are is some of you are able to accommodate 2 to 4 rounds. How many are able to accommodate? Yeah, yeah. My humble obeisance to all of you. Okay. So others also please take it up. Come to minimum 4 rounds on weekends and weekdays 2 rounds. So that I want you to come to a level of 4 rounds. So that level 3 becomes very, very advanced. We will take only one verse and becomes very, very, very deep. So I all want you to relish level 3 properly. So please, help me to serve you better. Please come to a level of 4 rounds every day. Okay. Now, So this is the statement. Rati means attachment towards or attraction towards Krishna. Arati means the process which increases our attachment to Krishna. That is the this one. So why Arati is performed? To increase our attachment to Krishna. Can you all understand what is our rituals are doing? Every step will be connecting back to spiritual world, connecting to spiritual Krishna, and then we can go back to spiritual world. Okay? Oh Krishna. Okay. So whose pictures are at first level? This is nothing but Guru Parampara. Okay. So the first one is Srila Prabhupada. The next one is Guru Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Okay. Next is Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Next is Bhakti Vinod Thakur. This one. Then next one is Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. So if you see any spiritual organization, you go to any spiritual organization, you will see whose photo, their own guru's photo only so big. They will not keep even their guru's photo, or they don't show even parampara. Whichever shows their parampara, whichever shows their guru's photo, they are very authentic. Any spiritual organization you want to test, who is your guru, you ask. Simple question. If they show, if they are able to tell, that is valid. We can say one step is clear. There are further steps, but first step is clear. But look at our acharyas. Mercifully, they have given the Bhagavad Gita as it is. Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam without any adulteration, that it has transferred from Krishna all the way to Prabhupada, so that they are able to relish it nicely. If they would have been put their own interpretation, we would not have get as it is. For example, in the in the apartments complex and all, we have taps running, right? Yes, taps to the last ground floor. If anywhere in the so many pipes will be there in between, right? If anywhere any blockage is there, will the water will reach the ground floor? Okay. Similarly, the mercy of Krishna available in this tap. If any of these taps become not proper, we would not have received the mercy of as it is now. Because they are transparent, they are selfless, we are getting this mercy. Okay. Now why Krishna is stressing so much on parampara is, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 4.2, this supreme science was received through chain of disciplic succession, and saintly kings understood in that way, but in course of time the succession was broken. Okay, so in a course of time the succession was about to broken. Krishna comes himself. He comes himself and personally he will re-establish the connection. Otherwise, like he wants to. This is the system of learning. He wants to ensure this system is followed. So he wants to ensure that the system properly comes. So he takes personal care to re-ensure the established disciplic succession. That is the personal care Lord takes. That is the reason we tell submit to spiritual authorities, because you don't know what is Krishna is. They know who is Krishna is. They know what Krishna wants. They'll be able to tell us what we need to do. Yes. So that is the real wisdom. Okay. I have activity. Whether all mentors are available, call them. Krishna. I should have planned it in advance. Okay. We have time, no problem. One question I can take, one or two questions I can take. Yes, no question.
Why we should not consider whose karma gets transferred?
Your karma goes to the person when you offer. Means like like when we offer, like I'm paying obeisance to, let's say, Kartikeya Prabhu, my karma goes to Kartikeya Prabhu. So we should not, no, already they are doing a lot of seva for them, so we should not add more burden to them. When a person instructs here, like me, okay, we also take 1/6 of all of your karma, okay, but we offer it to the Lord takes care, whomsoever do it properly. If I put my own interpretation, the karma will hit me. If I don't put my own interpretation and give credits to Prabhupada and Guru Parampara and my mentor, it will not affect me.
And one more thing, where is the prasad, bhoga is offered in that ritual, which you said?
Okay, we didn't cover that. Maybe we can no, we can next week or next to next week I'll cover this one. Okay. Mentors are available. Okay. So Sanatan Prabhu and where is the Sanatan Prabhu and Divya Prema Mataji's members can form a group. We'll have group discussion now. As usual, last time. Get up, no? You all know respective mentors, right? No confusion. Right? Anyone doesn't have a confusion, please come to me. I'll help you. Prabhuji separate circle and Mataji separate circle. Dineshwar Prabhu, you can lead. Sit. They are there. They are there. Okay. Two of your mentors are on leave. Hare Krishna. So today your mentor Sanatan Prabhu and Divya Prema Mataji not available for the due to they went to Tirupati. So these two Srinivas Prabhu and Jyoti Mataji are available. So sorry Mataji. Suddenly that last. Yeah, Janavi Mataji and Deepak Rayapudi Prabhu also not available. Whomsoever belong to that, Srinidhi Prabhu and Divya Dayavati Mataji will take it. Wherever you sit last time, you sit there only. First time. You can be in that one. Last left. Last left. Please settle. Please settle first. Sandeep Prabhu sit. First time. No problem. You can be in there. Jagan Prabhu sit. Hare Krishna. Are we all ready? Okay, I didn't share the topic. How you started discussing? Okay. Oh, slide is there. Okay. Okay. So choose one festival when it is celebrated properly. Okay. What is its benefits? If it is not celebrated, what is the impact on our life and present generation if it is not celebrated? Okay. Quickly, 10 minutes. Please take only 30 seconds because everyone will be hungry. Last week it became so. No, this one everyone is hungry. Just take 10 minutes only. Yes. Okay. Hare Krishna. It's okay, Prabhu. Prabhu, it's okay. Continue. Fatapat finish. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Last 1 minute. See 7:20.
Your need is present.
WhatsApp ରେ download system.
Hare Krishna. Can I have your attention? Can you all go back to your Prabhuji's Mataji's? I know you all want to discuss more and more. Time doesn't permit. Devotees become very transcendental when they start to discuss. Fast, fast. Okay. May I have your attention? Yes. The train is going to start now, please. Okay. Please listen to me. See, last session, because of lack of time, two concepts I didn't cover. So this is no, the inexperience of mine is showing up in different ways. Okay. So this one concept which I want to with you, which you all should know. So last session I was telling you, you are all very, very special. Yes, special because you had continued. That's the reason you have taste now to hear Bhagavad Gita, the same sloka, same story, same person, same mantra, everything. It is happening because you all have a taste for Krishna. Now, Krishna says here in this sloka, now if you don't perfect your life, let's say, no, because you didn't perfect your life, even in next life you will continue and further progress in order to achieve complete success. This is a guarantee by Krishna. Okay. Now I have one question to all of you. Okay. See, now Krishna guarantees in next life you will continue. Correct. So this life will do only level 2. Level 3 I'll take next life. Then level 4 or one round I'll do this life. 2 rounds next life. 3 rounds next life. 4 rounds next life. Good, no? What is the problem?
It will increase with compounding.
No, no, you'll continue for sure. Krishna's guarantee. What is the problem? Yes. See, in this life, you have some karmas. We don't know what karma is waiting for in the next life. Okay, there is one devotee in Mumbai temple. She likes to chant more and more and she wants to do more service, but she is in wheelchair bound. She is in wheelchair. She has so much attraction for Krishna. In the month of book distribution month, she distributed more than 300 plus, I don't know what is the count, 3000 plus something. She was able to do so much devotional service in spite of her condition. We don't know what karma is waiting for us. You all know prarabdha, aprarabdha. Aprarabdha is waiting. The bag, we don't know what is there in that no stack of bag. Something will be waiting, and it can destroy us, and we will not be able to proceed further. We may have to take birth again and again. See, we will be able to continue, but what prarabdha is waiting for us, we don't know. Okay, that is first reason. And second reason is we all know that how nicely all the nonsense is available in door delivery like this, right? So earlier age, like if you want to take intoxication, you have to endeavor go outside the village. Now just click of a button, door delivery, right? Even Amazon, I am seeing somewhere it is there coming. And similarly, if you see the nonsense in the movies, they were very not available in the movies, old movies. Nowadays, the movies are made with nonsense only, right? And no, it is available in the click of a button for the young generation, everything. So further and further and further in Kali Yuga, the degradation is going to worse. For example, in America, some states have officially declared taking drugs is legal. Correct? So same way, the illicit sex also will become legal in many, many states. So everyone will go into sense gratification. Will be very few rare species who want to try to practice bhakti. Now, if all of them are pulling in the other direction, oh, they are all enjoying. Why I'm struggling like that only we will think. Correct? So this is what will happen. Right now, the quantity of the other side is very less, or we are not seeing it. But slowly, when we progress in Kali Yuga, the quantity of other side will be very more. We will be very rare species. Okay, in a museum only we have to keep ourselves. Okay, so that will become, so it will be very difficult to practice bhakti. Okay, so this is the reason. Always in spiritual term, please note it's now or never. We should practice now. That's the reason. 4 rounds. Okay, please come up fast. Okay. Another concept which I want to clear before the last session is, last session Ajamila chanted once. Mataji asked a question. Oh, once chanting is enough, like that. So I want to clarify one more point. So Ajamila, when he saw Yamadutas, Vishnudutas came, but they didn't take him back to spiritual world. Please note, he chanted the names of Lord Narayana. He didn't got immediate admission into Vaikuntha. He was stopped from going to hell. Then, because he was practicing earlier very nicely, he could revive his practice. He started to doing austerity again, and after so many years of practice, he got into Vaikuntha. So by chanting once Lord Narayana, you will not go back to Vaikuntha. You will get an opportunity to continue rather than going to hell. This is the power of holy name. The intent for me was the power of the holy name. Why we are asking you to chant? Not to tell you that shortcut is available. Okay, now, we all like shortcut very nicely, but this is not a shortcut. Even after this, he started to practice devotional service. Then only he went back to Vaikuntha. Okay. Now, this is the final conclusion for the day. So fully we are no selfish or extended selfishness is there. That is the reason keep oneself in center. So when we go to temple, first we'll pray for me, then my family, then my street, my town, my village, then my city, then my what you call state, then my country. Then some people are very bored this world like that. But if you see, Lord has so many world. If you want to practice, you should practice for entire creation, right? So that is the reason we are like no, we keep ourselves in the center. But if you keep Lord in the center, everything else is taken care. Everything else is taken care. So this is a basic principle. When we start thinking Lord is supplying everything, He must also be liking something. He may also want something. And what does God wants? That is our Krishna conscious. He wants us to come back to Him very soon. Okay. Okay. This is the video. Yeah. So we would like to thank donors. One anonymous donor, I know him personally, and Geeta Vasu and Sureka Mataji, they sponsored this big prashadam. So let's all chant one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra for them. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. 2, 3 questions only. Time is running out. I don't know where the time is going on. Okay. Yes,
Hare
please.
Krishna.
Yes, please.
I had one simple question. Like when we know that everything belongs to Lord Krishna,
Hmm.
can we we can follow all these things, but again when we are, let's say, outside, we cannot offer the food we get right away to Lord Krishna. So can we accept this with a gratitude that this belongs to you? Thanks for doing something
Yes.
like that.
So simple procedure. So this should be this is a rare exceptional. Okay, whatever I'm telling is a rare exceptional. So in emergency you can do that. It's an emergency procedure, huh? Not everyday procedure. Okay. So people chant 3 times Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, and then they take wherever like you cannot get. But if you see our ISKCON yatras, wherever we go, we have contacts. They will offer prasad. So we were traveling in last year Puri. So every station we got prasad and the delicious prasad. Every station we got. And even now we have a contact of one devotee. You tell your PNR, he will make sure in every station you will get prasad. Like that. So wherever we go, we arrange something and this one. And in extreme cases, for example, some emergency you are going, medical emergency you are going, you didn't plan many things. That time you can chant this and this one. Emergency. Huh? Okay. Yes. That Prabhuji wanted to ask question. Oh, okay. Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
What is Namapra and Vaishnavapra?
Prabhuji, it's a very deep question. Now, it's a very deep one. It will take a lot of time to answer. Maybe in the next session I will take it. Huh? Next session I will definitely take it.
Namaste Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Actually, by chanting and doing spiritual practices, devotional practices, so our karma gets reduced.
Correct.
So daily we are involved with the material world. So again, new karmas are generated. So how about it? Why? How it will be cleared? Again, we are accumulating it.
So Lord tells in the 18.60 66 Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Raja Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayishami Masuchara. I will take care of all the sins. Gradually practice and practice and practice. One day we will reach a perfection stage. When we reach a perfection stage, he will burn all the sacks of our prarabdha or aprarabdha. Every sack will be burnt. Cotton, how when cotton is burnt, what will be left? Not even dust. It will not be even visible. Correct? So like that, Lord burns all our sins, including punya also. Okay. So he'll remove everything so that we can come back to it. Here one Prabhuji asked. End of it.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So I realized that during the course of day, we get many 10-minute, 15-minute slot, but we don't have the feedback all the time. So can we chant without a feedback? Would you still consider it?
Ideally, bead is better because bead has purity. It will give more purity. So, like I will always give this example. Like if you want to, like this, whatever we are doing is swimming in the ocean. Okay, we should swim and move towards the shore. Now, there are possibilities that you can drown, right? When you swim, you can drown also. To keep us not to drown, this chanting without beads will help. We'll just stay afloat, but it will not help you to cross the ocean. If you want to really cross the ocean, that is break the cycle of birth and death, we should chant in beads. So those 10 minutes, you find out wherever they are, you take a bead bag with you and chant. Nobody will no question you. If question you, they will hear that it is beneficial for them. If they question you, you tell it is not my purification and chanting. I like it very much. Simple. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
How do we know whether a ritual is authentic or it is some superstition? If somebody will tell, don't cut your nails on first day or don't wash your hair on some day. So like that, these are rituals or
Concoction.
Yeah.
So we should see shastras. That is this one. So few things which we follow is on Ekadashi days we don't cut nails and shave or this one. So that is what I heard. So other things I don't know. Like no, this Thursday, Saturday business I don't know much. So I'll just check and get back to you. But so it should be basic understanding is it should be mentioned in some shastra and it should be followed. Or some acharya or some guru should have told. It's authentic paramparas, they should have told something. So if that is there, they can follow. Rest of the things we should question back whether it is really mentioned or not. Okay, last question. No, Mataji has no any notes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Why you mentioned like the male should fully sleep and pay obeisance and ladies should do the.
Okay. So the ladies, their upper part represents earth because they have motherly affection for this one. So the floor is also earth. So that is the reason that no, they should not touch. That is the reason. So we should do panchanga. It is not a restriction. It is to enhance their this one. Their what do you call their what do you call the way they are designed for and things like that to show motherly love. So mother earth is also mother earth. So that is the reason they should not touch.
One last question, small one.
Okay, last.
Today you mentioned the importance of colors, right? That why we wear white.
Why we?
White.
Oh, white. Okay.
So I read somewhere that white is the color that helps you absorb everything and black helps you not absorb anything. So it was also said that when you go to a temple or a place where you want to absorb the good vibe, wear white. When you go to say a place where you don't want to absorb anything, wear black. Is there any truth to it?
I don't know. Maybe I'll check and get back to you. But basic understanding what I heard from Srila Prabhupada, the disciple is he wants to remember as Krishna. That is the main understanding which I have.
Black is never recommended.
Not sure. I don't know. I might not. Okay. So are we all ready for chanting? Further questions, please ask your mentors. They'll be very happy to help you. And this one, and I am also available. Okay. So today it's become late. Let's do only 54. Okay. Tomorrow we will see next week. Okay. कृतयध्यायतो विष्णुं त्रेतायां यजतो मकै द्वापरे परिचार्यायां कलोदहरिकीर्तनात्। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। इति षोडशकं नाम्ना कलिकल्मषनाशनम् नाथ परतरोपायः सर्ववेदेषु दृश्यते। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। So please sit in a erected, comfortable position. Please close your eyes. So we all understood what is the importance of ritual, all our rituals, all our chanting, everything, just to go back to spiritual world, connect with the Supreme Lord. He is very eager to take all of us back to His kingdom. Only thing is we need to do our endeavor to show to the Krishna that, oh Krishna, we are very sincere to come back to you. That is an indication that this chanting is an indication that we are sincere to go back to spiritual world. So let's all chant with this mood in mind. Let's all chant. No, attentively hear the holy name, attentively chant. Yes, together in one voice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Last three times, let's all chant very loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Please forgive me, I have delayed chanting. Please continue at your home. Okay. So I just want to cover one point only. So any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Being a first timer, I may struggle, but don't hesitate to ask the question because you all train me nicely so that I can continue preaching. I want to our Prabhupada's wish is to make more and more devotees. Everyone should take this Krishna conscious and grow and this entire world become Krishna conscious. So please help me by by asking more and more questions. If I want, I can I will be able to answer now or immediately or 95% of the time I will be able to answer. Otherwise, I'll ask my senior devotees already there or I'll check and get back to you. So that's where this one. And second thing is, one prodigy, in the group discussion asked, why is that rituals of cutting, chicken and goat is there like that? So some people are addicted to eat non-veg. They cannot live without that. So in the Tamasic Puranas, so you all know three modes of material nature: goodness, passion, ignorance. So in the Tamasic Puranas, there are some procedure given so that they can perform that. So what is the rule to perform is, they should go outside the village and then they should find a big animal and then they should chant a mantra called Mamsha. Means you become human, you become me, I will become you. Means you will become human in next birth, I will become the goat so that you can cut me. Okay, that is a mantra you have to chant. Then cut it, cook it there only, offer it, cook it there only, eat, then come back to village. Take bath and enter the village. This is how the procedure is. Slowly, what will happen? Since they follow the recommended procedure, slowly their consciousness will become purified. Means why I have to endeavor so much? What is the meaning of this mamsha? All those things they will try to understand, and then they will try to avoid. Okay, this much I have to endeavor, this much I have to suffer to eat this. Then slowly they come to the consciousness of, okay, let me don't this, let me don't do this, let me avoid this. So slowly they'll be elevated. This is the causeless mercy of the Lord, that He want to accommodate everyone. Don't want to leave anyone. You are addicted to this, okay, take this, do it in this way. You are addicted to this, do this, take this in this. This way He is very merciful, and He want to accommodate. That is meant for tamasic people, not intellectual people like us. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing. Just one point I missed. Some people have this special ritual. When they go and see the Lord, no, flying kiss they give. I don't know which Shastra mentions that, flying kiss you can give. So this, if you see, and you can educate people, or if you are, some of you are practicing, you avoid. And sometimes when the people who pay obeisance, Kartikeya Prabhu shares one day, like one fellow comes like this and does like this. This is obeisance. So he's taking the blessing, it says. Okay. So these are the things, concordant rituals and things like that. Okay. Now we'll go for Arati. If any of your kids are hungry, please, no, Prashadam is there, they can be served.